Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
This is Future Sophia and Future Beau on day 7. What you're seeing right now, or what you're about to see, is day 2 of my 75 hard challenge, which at this point, I don't think it's really 75 hard. It's my own 75 balance lifestyle change challenge because I'm following the basic outlines of 75 hard, but not sticking to them the way I'm supposed to. You'll see what I mean. I hope you guys stay along with us for this journey and see what happens at the end of the 75 days. I think it's going to be interesting. So I couldn't show you everything because I realized I had to put everything inside ASAP because silly me got all the frozen stuff first and then went through all the aisles like 5 times after. So yeah, I just put everything away. But on my to-do list today was definitely groceries. I haven't done my first workout. What I did yesterday on my day 1 is I dropped off my son at school and then I went on a 45-minute walk, which actually kicked my butt. Because if anything, if I do like walking or anything low, steady state like that, I'll do like 30 minutes max. So 45 kind of kicked my butt and it was humid outside. So today I'll have to do that later, but I think I'm gonna have my day backwards. So I did the grocery shopping. I have to eat because I haven't eaten anything. And then I'll probably check my emails, do computer stuff. And then when I get bored of that, I'll go on my walk. Not exactly sure how I'm supposed to do this because this is just creamer. So I think I'm definitely gonna need to put oat milk in it. I'm scared. I don't want to mess it up. Espresso. Hopefully I don't shock the cup right now. Oh my god, that would suck. First. Maybe that's all I need. That's like so small. It's literally perfect. That made my day. So I guess right now I'm just gonna make some breakfast bowls and then save them in the fridge. I don't know if they'll last and they'll be good, but at least I'm trying, right? Because I have to make some of the pork and I just don't wanna. I just wanna make it all right now. So I'm gonna do that because I need to eat something. I finished cooking. It's literally just pork sausage. I think it's Jimmy Dean pork sausage and egg, but I got the macros on there. It feels like a lot of calories and fat for like such little, but I know the fat comes from the sausage. But I just had a little bit of it, like whatever was left over, and it was really good. But look how many I have. Today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's good until Monday, assuming I'm the only one that's eating them. I don't like to be super strict on my calories whenever I'm trying to do something like this. Sometimes I'll just ballpark it because I am one of those people that tend to obsess over it, and that's very unhealthy. So I try to do this mixed with a little bit of intuitive eating, which I think is like obviously the healthiest route to go. You know, you stop eating not when you're full, but when you're satisfied. That's how school makes me feel.
Can I assist you?
Hello, good morning. I'm trying to make an appointment.
Remember, there are only 2 application dates each if you sign up. And so the link is advising.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's 1:58 and I'm still sitting here. I haven't done my first workout. And this is how much water I've had today. I think my biggest challenge with 75 hard is not the time. Normally it would be the time, but I'm not working right now, so I just have school and my son, but my son goes to daycare. So my biggest challenge right now is not time to do it, it's like time management. Does that make sense? Because I can literally rot on the couch or in bed and watch TikTok for like 3 hours. Obviously, I can't do that with this because I just got stuffs to do. I used to be very motivated pre-child, but now I'm just like, I'll take any opportunity to just relax, you know? I need to get up and do something. Well, unfortunately, this is very realistic because it's 3:20. So, I'm going to be honest. Today's day 3. Yesterday, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Number 1, I kind of set myself up for failure. And number 2, the evening was just not great mentally. So, nothing happened. So, in order to help myself like be set up for success, I think one of the things that'll help me is if instead of starting completely over, I add it on to the back end. So yesterday, instead of failing and starting over for day 1, instead of starting over for day 1, I'm gonna add it to the back end and do 76 days because I failed 1. What? My mind isn't in the best place mentally, but I figured, like, of course, the last thing I want to do right now is pick up a camera and talk to it and know in the future people are going to see this. But I think it's really realistic, and a lot of people that know me, but, like, don't really know me, think that I'm always happy and... No, Papa. This feels like one of those days that I'm literally going to be holding back tears, like I was all evening yesterday. But anyway, the show must go on, I guess. I'm gonna finish making my coffee, and then we're gonna take Bo to school. He doesn't want to go to school. Yeah, you got poo-poo.
No!
Yeah, you do.
No!
You can take me high school. I got home a few minutes ago from Barnes & Noble. So I dropped off Bo at school and then went to Barnes & Noble to get some study materials for an exam. And I spent like $230. So there's that. I'm gonna make a TikTok and like a YouTube short video of like what I got. But I also just ate breakfast. It's 11:43. But I had my little bowl that I made. It was actually pretty good. I was worried about how the eggs would taste, like reheated, but they were good. So I'll probably eat like also a banana or something. There's so much to do, and my time management is very poor. I'm the type of person that I work better like at Starbucks or at a coffee shop because there's people around me and I'm not comfortable at home, but I'm trying not to spend money. And now Starbucks, how you can't just go in there and relax, you have to buy something to stay. Now I have to stay home. Does anyone else's kid just he just left his Cheerios on his Mickey garage? I'm really behind today because I was at the emergency room at 4 in the morning for something, and then I got home like an hour later, so it was 5, and I was exhausted. But to set myself up for success, I'm still gonna follow the schedule I made for today, which was to drop my son off at school, and then I'll go walk right after, because that was like the only day that I was actually productive this week, that I walked right after dropping him off. But I remember last time I was starving. Like, I could have eaten your mom's middle school friend that she's never mentioned. You know, you get what I'm trying to say? I've never gone down this trail before, but there's a trail near my house. And it's quiet, so I have pepper spray, just in case. But it's really nice. I'm proud of myself for coming out here. There's so many little frogs near this pond. I honestly might have stepped on a few because there's so many. I don't like things jumping on me, but I had no idea I had my camera with me, but it is Sunday, on my way to the gym for my first workout. Yesterday didn't go exactly as planned because on Saturdays I have school from 9 to 6. So there's that. That's hard. Which is like basically my whole point of when I started this challenge is that I'm not working right now. So I feel like I didn't really have an excuse, at least especially during the week, to do the things that are required for 75 hard. But honestly, when you work full time and again have a child and stuff, I personally don't see it as feasible nor healthy because, long story short, I feel like, at least in my life with my toddler, doing 75 hard takes time away from your family because you're working full time, you have to cook, you have to clean, and you're not taking care of your kid or spending time with your kid because you're so focused on getting your workouts in. And that honestly bothers me. And I don't know. I have a bone to pick with that, so that's why I wanted to do it and do my own version, kind of, with what I can, because if I feel 1 week my child can use those 45 minutes with me one-on-one instead of going on a walk for 45 minutes, which guaranteed people will say, oh, but you can take your kid with me. Yes, I can, and that's actually what I did yesterday. I took my son with me, and he was in the stroller, and we were pushing for 45 minutes. But sometimes that's not always feasible because your kid doesn't want to be in a stroller in the blazing hot sun for 45 minutes. This is my day 6, I think, but I'm going to review my whole week and sit and kind of talk as I review my week because it wasn't the best. I didn't do everything, and we're going to talk about it. So I'll see you in a little bit. So I probably should have organized my thoughts before this, and I was going to. But as you can tell in the video, I'm not the most highly motivated person. So here we are without a plan. I'm also very type B. I wasn't always type B, but I was taking Lexapro for about 1.5 years, and I became very type B. Which honestly, I think is great because I'm a lot less worried about things in general, I guess, if you will. I don't know. But anyway, upon reflecting on this week, I definitely did not do everything I wanted to do, as you saw, and I can either sit and feel bad for myself and watch this video back and think, oh my goodness, I'm so annoying and lazy, and I kind of do think that, but I'm trying to stay positive and realistic because a lot of these videos, when I see them on YouTube, the title is always, 75 hard week 1, this will inspire you, blah, blah, blah. Those videos inspire me. Will mine inspire you? Probably not. But if anything, I hope it shows you that just because one person on YouTube can do it and they make it look so easy doesn't mean that it's easy, if that makes sense. So a mistake I made going into the week was not having a clear-cut schedule. In order for me to be successful in this, I think I need to have a time-blocked schedule. So in the morning, drop off Bo at school, go on a walk, because that works for me that day. And then we always go to the gym in the evening anyway, so that part isn't difficult. It's mostly the first workout. If I don't do it in the morning, it's probably not going to happen, as I saw. My water intake wasn't bad. I made a point, not in the video, but talking to people about 75 hard and water intake, is that there's no way a 6'2", 300-pound man needs a gallon of water a day, and me, that's 5'2", needs the same amount of water. It literally doesn't make sense. So I remember once in high school, I tried drinking a gallon of water a day because that was the thing, and it still is the thing, and oh my goodness, it was horrible. My stomach was killing me. And it wasn't one of those things that's it'll get better. That's just how it is in the beginning. That's how you know it's working. No, I'm not going to drink a whole gallon of water because that hurts. If your pee is clear, I don't think, you're obviously hydrated. So I know I'm hydrated because when I went to the ER and I had to pee in a cup, I wasn't embarrassed. I was like, here's my pee. I don't care. It's not the the color of this bowl, you know. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a better schedule and a clear-cut black and white schedule. Number 1. Number 2, I'm going to track my water better. You want to say with mommy? I definitely need to track my water better. So I have a water bottle that has like the times on it or whatever, and that's always been really helpful for me. So I'll probably use that and track my water intake better. What does mommy need to do better? Can you say ABCs? Oh. Do you love mommy?
I love mommy.
As far as the diet goes, I think we did well. When I'm doing 75 hard, I honestly kind of want it to be more of something that is sustainable long term and not something that's just a challenge for 75 days and then after 75 days I'm done. I'm thinking of something sustainable, and to me that's more of like an 80-20 lifestyle. So I ate well. I ate all my foods that my girlfriend cooked or that I cooked for breakfast during the week, and then one day this week we did order pizza, but we ordered pizza. I only ate JK, I think I ate 4 slices, but I was hungry. But it's okay because that's called balance. So honestly, I think we're gonna call this the 75 balance challenge. I don't know, maybe I'll call it something different at this point because it's not 75 hard. It's my version of this challenge. I hope you enjoy and I don't absolutely drive you crazy. I think sometimes I can be insufferable. So we'll see you next week on whatever happens with mommy's 75 balance challenge. That's what I'm going to call it. 75 balance challenge. You saying ABCs?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and I'm gonna be U, I, S, T, U, W, X, Y, S, C. Now I know my ABCs. Nakanamochi. Me.
Yay! Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Say thanks for watching, guys.
See you later, guys.